Well, on behalf of myself and my fellow white people, I apologize. It is not you, it is us. As long as
My fellow white people, I apologize. Am I racist? Part 5. Let's just get on with it.
Hi, Robin.
Hi.
I noticed you passed by me in the hall earlier today, and you were really overdoing the smile, and it made me feel patronized, and it felt racist. And I'm thinking about going to HR about it.
Oh, this is that Robin DiAngelo woman, the racial expert.
That's something you're ready for?
I don't want to talk about it right now
Okay.
because I'm hurt.
Okay. Understood. If that changes, let me know.
When I'm ready to talk, I'll talk to you.
Understood.
Next day,
Okay.
hi, Robin. Passed by in the hall again, and this time you didn't even smile at all at me.
Okay.
And it made me feel otherized, excluded, marginalized.
Yeah, I remember she said if you smile at black people, like she's like, when I smile at black people, I know why I'm smiling because like I know I feel some type of way. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about, lady?
I don't feel comfortable.
Yeah.
With you in this workplace with me.
Okay. And yesterday we had the over smiling incident.
Yeah. Now
Okay.
it's under smiling.
I would say I'm a little bit confused about how best to proceed. I can't deny that I am. Would you be willing to give me some guidance?
I don't think it's up to me to educate you.
Understood. Is there anyone you trust that I could talk to? Maybe another white person who's understanding.
At this point, I think we should take separate hallways.
Okay.
So.
Understood.
Bloody mosquitoes.
That was a very nuanced.
I did my best. That's probably what I would do in that situation.
She was actually sweating there.
Especially when there are people of color in the room.
Okay.
Ben, if you're willing to come and sit with us for just a moment.
No.
So it's Ben.
Yeah, this is Ben, producer on the film. And I thought it would be a
This guy's such a troll.
opportunity to...
Guys, it's 20 to 3 a.m. right now. It's very late. It's 2:40 a.m. The things I do, huh? Been out here battling copyright restrictions. House of the Dragon video is out.
Do you want to go first?
Well, on behalf of my
Yeah, now she's earning that paycheck. You know, usually it's like, pay me $500, $1,000 here, couple bands here. You know, it's like, it's all very surface level. Now it's like, oh, God, this guy's gonna make me work for it. Well, I apologize. She doesn't believe this shit.
Apologize for the white supremacist systems that oppress Ben. So, do you want to go first?
Well, on behalf of myself and my fellow white people, I apologize. It is not you, it is us. As long as
My fellow white people, I apologize.
as long as I'm standing, I will do my best to.
You gotta do better, Senator.
You've got to do better, Senator.
I want to pay you reparations right now.
No.
Will you accept?
I won't turn it down.
Okay. I don't know.
Wait, what?
I want to pay you reparations right now. Will you accept?
I wouldn't turn it down either.
Um,
Oh, you see that side eye she gave?
okay. I don't know. It's 20. Well, this is all I have.
Yeah.
I know that's not.
Is she gonna give him money though? That's the question.
That doesn't make up for 400 years of oppression, but
Oh my God.
it's all that I have to give.
I don't know if it's ever enough, but what I can say is I appreciate the fact that you're putting in the work.
She's like, get back in the kitchen, boy, before I get master's whip.
But what I can say is
Oh my God, she doesn't believe that bullshit. Look at that.
there is small progress.
She's on her guard. That's how I know she's full of shit. Is that she's nervous right now? Like, why are you nervous? Well, it's because like she's like, oh, these questions aren't going quite to. Oh, what's happening here? This could be a trap. You know, black people can be against me too.
Did you want to
No.
pay any?
Yeah, she's flabbergasted.
Why was it weird?
This just seemed really weird to me.
Why?
Because you just took out your wallet, and I don't know, because I think reparations is like a systemic dynamic and approach. And so, I mean, I think there.
Well, how's the systemic approach gonna help anybody? Oh yeah, we're gonna get President Joe fucking Biden to pass reparations. What? You want me to give what to? Last I checked, Obama ain't president no more. Fuck am I?
I think, are we gonna
She's gonna give. They're gonna make it.
allow ourselves to be uncomfortable and just do what we can personally, or are we gonna sit around waiting for the system to catch up?
Yeah, they go together, right?
Yeah, but
this woman is so uncomfortable.
Right now, why wouldn't I do it?
She's so uncomfortable. She does not want to be there. She's like, $1,500. How much did she get paid? Like, I think it was 1,500 or maybe like 5,000 or something like that. Look at this face. She's like, oh, I'm earning my paycheck today.
You did it, and he was comfortable with it. I just seemed like it's not a systemic approach, or it just seemed.
It's not, because I'm not waiting for the system. I'm
Yeah.
acting as an individual.
Yeah, that's right. We can't wait for the system. Gotta act.
I can go get some cash for sure. You might, yeah.
She's gonna get.
If that's something you think
Yeah, I
would
don't
be
mind.
a step.
Oh, that's a nice way to beg someone. You just white guilt them into giving you money. You go get a burger with it.
If that would be something that would be comfortable for you.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
This is uncomfortable for me. He's right there. I can see him across the fucking room.
That's all for me.
Oh, well, you know.
I usually carry cash.
That's not all she had. What she give, $30? I saw her put money back. We're gonna rewind this shit. Cause I have a feeling that's she's like, I'm gonna get this nigga. I mean more than $30 is enough. She probably had like $2,000 in cash in that bag. Let's see.
You're stretching.
Yeah, this scene.
You're stretching, and this is more for you and less for you. But you're stretching, and what you're doing is you're stretching out of your whiteness. Okay, so there's a reason we say do the work. That it is work that you have to do. It's right there.
Matt Walsh is like an insane improv comedian.
It's about the doing, and it's
The
also
dead face.
about the work. What is to do? It is
Deadpan,
to do
whatever it's
the
called.
thing. We might also use the analogy, another one I like, of raking leaves. The leaves of racism are falling. We're raking them. They keep falling. We rake them. Not letting anyone in who doesn't have an open mind. As well, that's
This guy's hilarious.
anyone in who doesn't have an open mind. Also, there's a fee, of course, as well. That's described on the website. But the open mind is the main thing.
Matt, the certified DEI. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, there's a few as well.
Finding white people willing to do the work isn't exactly easy. White people who are willing to do just about anything. Welcome to the Do the Work workshop. Thank you all for being here. And here's where we reflect both externally and internally. It's all about adopting appropriate,
The most right. This shit is hilarious watching this from Tanzania, which is where I'm at, Dar es Salaam. Oh my god. Because, like, I get
It's
it.
all about adopting an appropriate attitude of humility and also realizing that racism lurks many places in society where we don't expect it. It's going to seem a little strange. So I'll look around the room and point to who we believe, just by looking, is the most racist person in the room.
Oh.
It's a good point. I'm out, guys. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
Have a lovely
Thank
day.
you. Thank you. I appreciate it, but that's definitely not my.
Yeah, they're the most racist.
Here's where I'm pointing. But why don't we think about pointing at ourselves? why would we rather get up and leave the room? Let's go to step 2. This is a pretty simple, basic anti-racist concept.
That's such a weird question, because it's like it fucks you over from the premise. Who's the most racist person in the room? It's like, wait, what? What are the metrics? How do we, like, are we looking at features? Are we looking at like, you tell me.
Racism is non-binary. What does that mean? It means racism is on a spectrum. What does that mean?
Racism is non-binary. Come on. And she's got the septum piercing.
Anti-racist concept. Racism is non-binary.
So she's...
What does that mean? It means racism is on a spectrum.
Racism.
What does that mean?
Yeah, she's fully integrated into all this stuff. Even she's like, what?
And it means that racism is fluid.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, that's right.
Racism is on a spectrum. What does that mean? It means that
She's like,
racism is fluid. You might move up or down. So you might say, well, I'm kind of a 3 on the racism scale, but there may be moments when you're a 6, when you're a 9, God forbid. We all have numbers.
Wait, hold on. God forbid. Let's go back.
Spectrum.
Let's go.
What does that mean?
Let's look at this racism is non-binary spectrum. We got, who's this? I think this is Earl Sweatshirt. And then, Chance the Rapper. And then over here we got that female comedian, Michelle Wolf. That's Michelle Wolf. That is Michelle Wolf, I think. And then we got Uncle Abe Lincoln. And then we got Trump. How you get from Abe Lincoln to Trump? There's not even an Obama in between. And then you got Jonah Hill over here.
I just made mine worse. Anybody bring any extra bags?
No, nobody brought an extra bag.
I'm just asking.
But like, I mean, I know it's all satire, you know, it's mockumentary, but this is a healthy exercise, especially for a country like America. Like Matt Walsh's remedy would be like, there's no racism. And like, dude, there's a fucking load of racism in America. Systemic, yes, indeed, too. It's a fucking, there's a lot of things going on there. But it's not to the extent where it cripples you, you know. You can operate through it. It's nothing that, you know, nobody can't deal with. Black people are human beings that deal with shit too. So, like, but I think exercises like this, that's why I think this movie is so funny, is that, like, to some degree, I think Matt Walsh gets it. And it's just funny shit.
So everybody wants to be, obviously we've got a little bit of a traffic jam over at 012. Let's just keep that. We're going to keep that up there. We're going to keep that in mind as we move on. Now, next we move on to what this whole workshop is really about, which is uncomfortable conversations. Because until we're willing to talk about these things, healing can't really begin. So I want you to think back to a racist moment in your life. Just something that you remember, you did or said, you wish you could take.
You see, this is a good exercise, because, like, don't you tell me, like, I could think of a racist moment from, like, last week. Like, half the jokes, go on Instagram. It's a bunch of racist moments. It's nice, it's cathartic. It's like, yeah, I did call him a and spit at his windshield. God damn.
I'll give you a racist moment of mine from 2 months ago. And I'll tell you exactly what happened.
Oh, no, don't tell us.
At a traffic light, in my car, I see a black man of color, appears to be walking up to my car. What do? I check to make sure the door's locked. And immediately I thought, I hope he didn't hear that little click sound. Why did I do that? Thought he might be trying to carjack me. Unconscious bias. Now, in this case, the guy behind me did get carjacked. Does that mean that the assumption was fair? Anyone else would like to share? Number 8, racist moment.
When I was getting my license when I was 16, I was in the DMV and
Oh,
I was
no.
really
Don't
stressed
say it,
out.
lady.
It was like a terrible day.
Don't say it.
Despacito was a song playing on the radio, and I was just like so annoyed by it. I was like, oh my God, I've heard this song so many times, and I just sort of like blurted out, and I was like, oh God, like, can you please turn off the song? The guy at the DMV was a Puerto Rico guy, and he just got really like, offended by it, and I was like, I'm so sorry. Like, I really didn't mean that. I just kind of yelled at the
It's
song.
not a racist
because I was
moment, it's
feeling
just an
bad
awkward
inside, but it
moment.
just came off really bad, and I still feel bad about that every day.
What?
Now we move on to step 6, over smiling. When you're in the room with a black person, a person of color, there's this compulsion that people have to smile too much. Let's try to look at Ben
This producer
in the
good.
least racist way that we know how.
Why make it so weird?
Well, number 2, you're not even looking at him.
I think he's not looking at us, so it's kind of awkward to look at someone like they're a specimen, if that makes sense. Like the exercise itself is
Like a mandingo. No, like a Nubian. No. Like a helot. No, like a
White silence. White silence is when
I'm gonna leave it there, the silence. Like, it's fucking 3 a.m. at this point, and this is brutal. So, there's about 16 minutes left of this movie, probably including credits, or maybe like a good 10 minutes. So yeah, we'll do that for the final video, part 6. How's that, huh? White silence. Shh. We'll end it there. Be sure to click the buttons that help me, please.